morning. Class is in session. Welcome to Genius 101. You don't have to pick a major. Just amuse, whether it's a formula or a fresco, the only requirement is brilliance. My entire life, I've been told that the arts and sciences live on opposite ends of the brains. Mombi, how silly of you to think you can do both. Come on, are you solving or storytelling? See, Mombi, you're failing math now. You'll never get into med school with grades like that. And for the longest time, I believed them. I thought being a scientist meant shutting the door on everything else. By year 12, term 1, I'd convinced myself I had to make a choice. I'd trade things fall apart for Avogadro's constant because that's what serious people did. Update, I'm loving my math, bio, and chem A-levels. They make me feel alive. Like I understand life itself, one neuron firing at a time. But there's another part of me. The little girl who stayed up burning the midnight oil, writing poems on little sheets of paper to give herself a break from the monotony of problem solving. Or teaching herself compositions on the piano to soothe her aching fingertips. And I'm sorry now that I ignored her for so long. Because as a young woman that wanted to be taken seriously, I thought that I had to prove I wasn't soft. Because creativity is a distraction from credibility. But the truth, according to world-renowned neuroscientist Wendy Suzuki, it truly is the most creative people using both sides of the brain together. Take Leonardo da Vinci, anatomist, engineer, inventor, artist. I trust you know the name. A man so obsessed with understanding, he wrote his notebook backwards. When he sketched the heart, he captured details medicine wouldn't confirm for another 500 years. They call him insane, we call him a genius. Take Einstein. A dreamer who chased beams of light and ended up bending space and time. When equations failed him, he'd pick up the violin. Because for him, music was math. Precision, pattern, rhythm, recognition, just in another language. Time itself, a concept rooted deep in quantum physics, is just a beat. 1 Mississippi, 2 Mississippi, 3 Mississippi. Disrupt its flow and you cause a collapse of harmony. I mean, technically you cause a singularity, but you get the gist. And that's where I found myself again. Because artists or scientists, they start the same way. The mathematician and the artist are both called mad. And maybe that is the point. Maybe madness is just meaning waiting to be understood. Maybe I sound like a mad woman rambling on stage, but if that's what it takes to change the world, I'll take it. Because that's what it means to be brilliant. So no, I don't have to choose anymore. And when the next time someone tells you to pick a side, just silence the noise and smile. Because I can be the neurosurgeon and the storyteller. We can be the astronomer and paint about it later. The greatest minds didn't live in one world, they bridged two. Because that's what it means to be brilliant. So, from one madman, no. From one mad woman, my advice to you is to be mad. Whatever your field, humanities or sciences or both, be mad because then you will be great. Class is dismissed. Thank you.